I just ran my first half marathon this past week as a 17-year-old high schooler who started making running a habit only 5 months prior. Let me take you through my day. This half marathon was held at Lake Chabot Regional Park in Castro Valley, California, with the actual course going around the length of the lake itself, as well as the surrounding trails in the area. I woke up around 6 a.m. and started my morning by getting my bottle filled with electrolytes. It was pretty cold by the time I had arrived at the starting point, but we started getting a little more sun and daylight a couple minutes before the race started. The cold wasn't really an issue anymore by the time I had finished mile 1 anyway, since my body felt pretty warmed up. My last run before the race was a couple days back, which helped in keeping my legs energized and not in too much pain. The paved portion of the race ended a little after a mile in, which is when the trail started coming out. I breezed through the first 2 miles at a relatively steady pace, but miles 3 and 4 came with some complications, especially the uphill portion. The race coordinator actually warned us about this uphill portion at this section before the race had even started, so it wasn't too much of a surprise. The good thing is, he'd also told us that we would be breezing after we bested this hill, so if we were feeling demoralized, the only thing to do is keep going. He turned out to be right, since the majority of mile 5 was just going down the hill, and so I was really able to pick up my speed. I will say that the uphill portion really allowed me to step back and take in the sights, which was simply put, amazing. I told myself I wasn't just running this for a time goal. I wasn't just running this to prove something. It was mainly to enjoy and really experience what was going on. Okay, we're a little bit more than halfway through. It's going pretty good so far. The legs are starting to cramp up a little bit, but overall, this downhill portion feels way better compared to the uphill that we were doing earlier. And yeah, just another half to go, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. I'll see you soon. After the halfway point, I got into a groove and everything just kind of clicked from there. I'll stop yapping now. Enjoy the footage.
In the mass of the function,
Mile 9.
Facts and subtract the redundant. We heated up but a crack like we're tungsten. Crossed every wire like the tracks of a junction. They got a lapse in the judgment, fueled by the axe of destruction. Hard pull the chrome and that's bad if you're stubborn. Man, the construction, France are cooked and I'm packing like luncheon. Way that I be chatting like Asagiri the mentalist. Survival of the fittest but never talk about cleverness. And dealing with the devil but still I work with the devilish. Refining them like metal, I'm turning peasant to specialist. Need a weapon or needed medicine, I invented it. We endeavored to build a settlement, then I bettered it. Keep the effort, we made the measurements that perfected it. And teach the lesson, it's our intelligence that they're messing with. Stand and prove our worth. We be plotting out the map like Google Earth. Got them doing this and scratching through the dirt. They put the motion in the plan like Rugerberg. From the gravel we gon' pave the roads and make a home. Our crew has sailing boats and vacant coasts and new lands. Trading posts with radios. We soon can change the globe and take them to the moon. So just past the 10-mile point, we're cruising now. Legs are hurting like absolute shit, but we're cruising. Who's to say we can't go 3 more miles? We're finishing this. Let's do it.
The future's looking dark, so be the fire, just be the fire. We learn from our mistakes, don't let it all go to waste. Watch as we light a spark and feed the fire, just feed the fire.
Eyes like a hacker, you're more like Kinro. Stack the odds against us, but we ain't afraid to rig them.
Back onto the trail. We're getting closer and closer. This is the mental part of the race. I understand that I have to stay disciplined now and just finish it. Come on.
Started with the head like Ibarra did. A master with the pen, I'm an arsonist. For starting till the end like it's class dismissed. I don't even know the half of it.
1 more to go, let's go.
Searching for the meaning, light up the night for the times we believe in.
My dad used to tell me that people from my family simply weren't built to do things like this. But I didn't want to believe that. I proved him wrong because I decided to take a step and move towards a big goal. Don't let anyone ever tell you that you can't do something. Because when you try, when you show up, you'll find out you're more capable than you think you are.
Light up the night for the times we believe in.
Be the fire, just be the fire.
Hi, this is Maurya checking in again after my New Year's Eve run here at Northgate. It's the final day of the year, and I just wanted to do a little clip here reflecting on my running throughout this entire year, because it's something that I really want to improve going into 2026. So I remember one day in August, I just I don't know, I just had a random thought in the morning, hey, let's just go for a run, let's see how it goes. And this was before school started. I think it was like a 3 or 4 days before school started. And I just like laced up my shoes and I just, right here, I ran on this exact path at Northgate. And I just ran a couple miles, and I don't know, it felt pretty good. I felt like I wanted to keep doing it for some exercise, for fun. So I just continued. I went on morning runs here at Northgate. And then I decided, maybe after a couple runs at Northgate, I can switch it over to the Alameda Creek Trail over there. And so I did. I did start doing that, and I started going on longer runs over there. The first long run there was with Jaden, and then I did a couple more. And then I was like, maybe by the end of 2025, I can run a half marathon. And if this clip is in the end of the half marathon video, I did. I ran that half marathon. And in pretty well time too. I mean, considering the challenging terrain, right? And it's not just about the time, it's just like, I'm really glad that I was able to end 2025 with such a big thing and a culmination of my running growth, because it's something that not only allows me to grow in fitness, exercise, it's just something that is fun and something that I can strive towards, because I don't know, I heard this quote somewhere else, like, as you grow older, more like athletic sports, like in terms of school, things like basketball, tennis, swimming, all that stuff in terms of school, it becomes a little bit less accessible if you're not already at that level and starting from a very young age. But running, you can pick up at any time, sign up for at any time, and you can always run a race. Like at the past half marathon that I just ran this past Saturday, there were 70-year-olds literally running the race, some 80-year-olds, like so it just shows you can pick it up at any time. And I'm glad that I did, at least as early as I did this year. And you know, I just want to keep going into 2026, and hopefully I'll be able to do that and grow into even greater things, maybe even a marathon next year. We'll see. Yeah, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you guys in future videos in 2026. See ya.